Everyone loves a comeback story. Why? Because deep down, we've all been knocked down. We've all faced those moments when we fall, make mistakes, or lose our way. But these people, they didn't just rise, they came back stronger than ever. Today, we're looking at the greatest comebacks in history. Stories that prove it's never over until you decide it is. First, the basketball player Michael Jordan. At the top of his game, he decided to hang up his sneakers. In 1993, Michael Jordan shocked the world. He was at the peak of his basketball career, having just led the Chicago Bulls to their third NBA championship. But Jordan shocked everyone by announcing his retirement. He was only 30 years old. Many believed that Jordan was finished with basketball, that he would never return to the court. But Jordan had other plans. He wanted to pursue his other passion, baseball. He signed with the Birmingham Barons, a minor league team affiliated with the Chicago White Sox. For 2 seasons, Jordan played professional baseball, hitting a respectable .386 with 30 home runs and 89 RBIs. But as the years passed, the basketball court started calling to him once again. On March 18, 1995, after nearly 2 years away from the game, Jordan shocked the world once again by announcing his return to the NBA. He simply said, "I'm back," and returned to the Chicago Bulls. The news of Jordan's return sent shockwaves through the NBA. Fans, media, and players were stunned. How could the greatest player in the world just leave the game and then come back as if nothing had happened? Jordan's return transformed the Bulls into an unstoppable force. In the 1995-96 season, they set a new NBA record by winning 72 games. Jordan led the league in scoring with an average of 30.4 points per game. And when the playoffs rolled around, the Bulls were unstoppable. They won their 4th NBA championship in 6 years, proving that Jordan was not only back, but better than ever. Next, Winston Churchill. Before World War II, Churchill's career was a mess. He was blamed for failed military missions, was voted out of government, and generally considered finished. But when Britain needed a wartime leader, he returned as Prime Minister. Despite being underestimated and facing immense challenges, Churchill rallied the nation and led them to victory. His powerful speeches and unwavering determination made him a symbol of hope during Britain's darkest hour. Now, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. Too emotional, too different. She was fired from her first job as a news anchor. But instead of giving up, she turned her setbacks into fuel, eventually becoming one of the most powerful media figures in the world. A billionaire, a philanthropist, a cultural force, Oprah shows us that rejection isn't the end. It's often just the beginning. Then Nelson Mandela, the man who spent nearly 30 years behind bars for fighting apartheid. But he refused to give up. He kept fighting for freedom, equality, and justice. When he was finally released from prison, he could have easily sought revenge. But instead, he chose forgiveness and reconciliation. In 1994, South Africa held its first multiracial elections, and Mandela became the country's first black president. He led South Africa through a peaceful transition to democracy, becoming a global symbol of peace and perseverance. From the heights of sporting glory to the depths of personal loss and back again, these stories teach us that life is a journey filled with ups and downs. But it's our choices that truly matter. Whether we rise to meet challenges or fall when faced with adversity, it's all up to us. So remember, no matter how tough things get, as long as you keep trying, you can always turn your situation around. Your comeback story could be next. If this inspired you, hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more real stories that remind you of your strength. Thanks for watching.